on the top side of the map. Celery drawing some attention here between himself and Roger, but he knows full well that he's under no real threat. Sitting here with the 5 mangoes, enjoying life, can just play heads up into the face of Noticed. And this makes so much space for the Dyraicho Morphling. This early game for Gaimin Gladiators, last time around they were really struggling, but now things are looking better. As bottom, they also find said First Blood, Ace and Tofu. The combination is working, and this was only with a level. Unfortunately, this is not even the rune that you want. It's not like he has a haste or an arcane where it's like, you know what, I'll port back to base, but then I can immediately reveal this once I leave into one of the side lanes. Not necessarily the best initiation rune either, so it's going to be kind of rough here. Mid lane, Celery finds himself caught inside some power cogs. Even though he's behind his own tower, that's not going to provide any protection as he loses his life. Soneko, super happy about that one. But he's had a good start on the silencer before, so I'm sure he doesn't want to take this for granted. But there's reinforcements coming in middle, Fluke. Look at this. Onslaught, charged up, boom. Connects it onto Roger, and Tofu made the TP in. With the Frostbite, I'm not sure the Frostbite, they could have used it to set up for a kill onto Soneko as well. But Tofu doesn't want to take any chances. Guaranteed. And to make matters even worse, look what's happening on the side lanes. Brewmaster and Morphling quietly and cozily accruing net worth without being bothered by anybody.
Yeah, this is definitely a really good start here, and especially with the problem.
Oh, Brewmaster mid!
Oh no.
Yeah. He's got this. Onslaught comes in as well. Boom ensures it. And you know, you were wondering about them being able to move bottom, make sure that they get this kill, maybe even activate the primal split. Well, it's even nicer if it comes towards you.
Yeah. Yeah, just Awaken Sphere if he feels like he really needs to keep himself safe from the primal. Or I wouldn't hate to see, you know, something like a Hurricane Pike to be able to get himself away from the Clockwork as well if he does ever get globaled. So I think he can just go for a very straightforward build. But speaking of Dyraicho, they're making the go here. Oh, they got the
He's being gone on. All the spells committed, but that means that there's no spells remaining if GG can connect in for some revenge here. They've only managed to find the Cyclone out onto Roger, so there's no other way to catch up to Dahak and them. But Dahak and them aren't leaving. They're bringing in Lord instead. They want to try and fight this as soon as the primal split is over, and it has ended now from Ace. He's trapped inside the power cogs. Ace is gone. Onslaught will emerge coming in from Boom. Notice will get some coverage thanks to Soneko dropping down the global silence, and now Boom suddenly in a very awkward position, dies deep inside his own jungle. These respawns are coming though. Dyraicho back in the fray, looking for a waveform adaptive strike to bring somebody down. We'll be able to find the strike onto the Pango, but can't get the kill, and now he's already committed the full wave forward, so he can't leave anymore. They've lost Celery. Dyraicho falling lower and lower. He has gotten off the strength morph waveform onto the high ground, bringing down Soneko in the process. And they will be able to get that one kill back in return for themselves. But it has a BetBoom. They should be able to bring the big man down. Aegis in tow for the sniper, surely. There we go. And they might still take a fight off the back of this here, Fluke. As Noticed, wants to go in with the Rolling Thunder. Remember, they know for a fact that there's no access to the primal split. They will be able to find the global silence as well. Hookshot in the meantime, able to catch Celery, prevent him from exerting influence in the midst of this fight. Celery couldn't even get off a tombstone. That's how good and how early that hook
Beautiful
shot.
set of circumstances that came in there from BetBoom, right? They forced the primal split in the bottom side of the map. They still had their global silence to play around with. They understand it. They're strong. Inside of the Roche pit, it's hard for them to fight when these BKBs are not up for Gaimin Gladiators. Speaking of, oh no, they're running into Lal. TP up, Boom.
Found Laurel. Gets the damage. And well, the corpse of Boom will be able to TP up, but not the hero himself. Tofu also gets taken down on the high ground, and Lal gets a double kill out of this. Literally.
Driver's seat right now to get this game going, especially if Lal is able to stay alive in these team fights. But they definitely do start to get outscaled as this game starts to get a little bit later, so they have to be very, very careful about it not going too late.
Ooh, what will help them out, of course, Fluke, is if they can just get these kills before they even get close to that portion of the game. And they lead things off by finding this Brewmaster, bringing him down. No primal split. He does have buyback though as Boom goes in, finds the Polarize onto Noticed with the freezing field right behind him. Noticed will end up being able to kill off the Crystal Maiden with the Swashbuckle, but Dyraicho kills him off too with the double kill. They're not done just yet. Ace came back into the fray with the buyback, looking for a way to lock down Dahak, who doesn't have access to a BKB when he lands. Will he get it off in time? Yes, he will. But there's way too much damage. He might die regardless before he goes home, and indeed he will. Dyraicho earning himself a triple kill off the back of this. The Morphling finally makes a statement, shows himself off in that fight, but it's not over just yet. Roger found the catch onto Celery. Now it gets reinforcements from Boom, though. Be able to utilize them to kill the Clockwork instead. And this is a massive, massive fight. 4 heroes dead. You only lost 2. This is
a little bit of pressure back onto BetBoom, who are looking towards trying to just have Lyle in a good position. They are smoking without their sniper, though, into 5 heroes.
This is peculiar to say the least. Let's see if they end up getting punished for this one. Celery, the first person that gets seen. Roger goes in on him, but Roger dies almost immediately. Beautiful upheaval coming in from Boom. Creates a lot of space here. So Neko will at least be able to get off the global silence, as noticed. Throws out the Rolling Thunder, but it's a retreating Rolling Thunder. Nobody can do much here. Laurel, he comes into the fight at long last, trying to dish out this damage, but Boom is right on top of him. Pulverized. He's held in place. Right clicks are coming in from himself and Diracho. Can Law win this fight? It turns out he can. The rest of the crew come in to help him. Roger with the battery assault interrupts the TP attempt, and that allows them on the side of BetBoom to actually win this fight. They were willing to commit initial lives because they knew they had the buybacks to actually die. A hill that I will allow them to take. And GG, they're still on the retreat here, Fluke. BetBoom looking for the chase. Hook shot coming in from Roger. He finds Boom, but unfortunately there's an immediate freezing field right next to him. Global silence will buy him space, and there's the primal roar. It's onto Diracho. He didn't get the strength morph off. He didn't get off the morph. He's dead. He's gone. Oh my god. And Manta Style was on cooldown as well. Worst time for him to ever get caught. Boom trying to run north of the fight right now. As Celery, at the very least, able to clean up Roger on the south side of the fight. But Boom gets corralled inside the tree line, brought down there as well. That's the secondary core dead in this fight. And Gaimin Gladiators.
The tier 3 tower here, and just put the pressure back on the Gaimin Gladiators and say, hey, we don't have the Aegis anymore. You guys want to come team fight us? Then here's Lyle on a silver platter.
Grenades to the high ground? Grenades forward. That's a man with no fear. Boom is coming in with the onslaught. Comes onto him, but the BKB with the primal roar back. Boom is already gone. It's a bait indeed. Global silence now gets committed as Diracho shows up to the fight with the BKB active. Needs to watch himself though. Once BKB finishes, he's in grave danger. Celery almost died. Heads up to the damage from Noticed. Will be finished off by the rocket flare from Roger. With 2 heroes gone, only one of whom have buyback. How will they be able to true sight for the D-ward? BetBoom, how will they come back onto this high ground? The approach is a little bit complicated. The courier being moved over the area also reveals where they are. Jump up, right, Ace? We'll be able to find a 2-hero clap. Onslaught going forward. They get off these BKBs like you mentioned, and whoo! Boom! Poor Boom just gets destroyed, and now there's a global silence. Diracho is also in a little bit of danger. He's trying to morph himself to safety with the BKB active. Can they kill Laurel? Brewmaster able to split as there's a buyback as well from Boom. And Boom assists with getting a kill onto the sniper. And now they turn their attention towards Noticed as well. So Neko, there's no global silence to cover him. So Boom gets a double kill with the pulverize off the back of him. And BetBoom all of a sudden have ended up losing 3.
They want to have Dahak beating his drums and being in front of everybody's faces. And if they don't get that, then Gaimin Gladiators are the one that's going to be on top. So I think it's all about initiation for these next couple of minutes.
Well, initiation has just been thrown in onto Celery right now. The Undying is still alive. Notice, trying to help kill him as well. Boom goes in with his BKB. Diracho with BKB as well. They turn their attention onto Roger and demolish him during the pulverized duration. Ace taking damage. He will die during the duration of global silence. Has no buyback available either. Diracho gets himself out of the global. He's gone forward. The primal roar will be there. But now suddenly they have to try and run away. Boom, though, taking so much damage from Laurel, who will be able to find a double kill. Without BKBs, both of these lineups just feel so fragile. No bash, unfortunately, coming in from Notice when he tried to cancel. Now officially expired. They did not manage to claim the tier 1 tower in this mid lane. Yeah, Rax are going down in this bottom lane, and it's a double siege wagon wave. They have to decide if they want to fight, and they have to decide right the hell now. Roger, he decides for them, gets the hook shot going. There's the global silence. They really want to kill Ace. They want to prevent the Brewmaster getting off the split, and they've done so successfully. Diracho, though, trying to go up onto the high ground with Boom as Boom. He found Sniper, got off the pulverize, and they have enough damage to bring down the little man. 1 for 1 in this fight. They're trying to get out with the Hawks Beastmaster. They'll be able to do so. Clockwork will be able to jump out as well. Regrettably, though, Silencer will not be as lucky. At the same time, though, down bottom, Gaimin Gladiators.
BetBoom are able to just kind of have this front wall for Lyle to play around with and kite around. Then they're going to be in a really good position. But we're getting in the latter stages here, and the map control is definitely starting to feel a little bit better here for BetBoom. Oh, what a hook shot.
Oh, my goodness. That hook shot. Well, Celery's out. Going to be giving away some free intelligence towards Seneko. Tofu going to be part of that club as well. The Hawk happy to be able to be in part of this killing spree. Mostly they're just happy to be buying time, forcing GG to be playing on the other side of the map, post up on this high ground. Yeah, man. Do what you gotta do, Seneko. Show them that 18 damage, or that 18 intelligence. Show them exactly where it's going.
What a giga shot.
Forced out the cliff, hook shot, they're going on to Diracho. He didn't get off the strength morph either. Diracho's in a little bit of danger, but space and time was bought. Global Silence will be coming out right now. Jump in from Diracho as he's stolen that cyber form. They really want to Hawk. Ace popping in the primal split here. It's only a short duration BKB though, so he needs to be very careful. Need to go refresh. BKB and slum again. BKB, slum again. He can't slum. He is gonna get brought down by the right-click damage of Diracho with this Chrysalis, Daedalus, the upgraded crit stick. Oh my goodness. And they, more importantly, also... But Gaimin Gladiators took a hold of that 4%. So in a game that is literally 100% balanced by every metric, who knows what's going to happen. Morphling's not here. Morphling's not here. Ace is getting gone on immediately. He has the Aeon Dust, but even that might not save him. Global Silence will be there, and Law hits him from screens away, and is certainly able to kill him. Oh my goodness, they read them perfectly. The moment Diracho showed in the top lane, BetBoom are outside of the base, forcing a fight. And now here they come back though. They might have been a debate as Boom, he's gone forward right now. Lon is very far away. So Neko, no access to another Global Silence. Does Hex up. Where did the Hex come from, Seneko? Is he laundering money while we're not watching? Either way, he gets himself access to the sheep stick. Just buys time onto
it really starts getting scary. And where you've got to kind of steal your nerve. This is a TI game here, Snare. This is a TI group stage game and they need to stand tall.
Oh, it's a TI hook shot coming in from Roger there as there will be a Global Silence. Diracho going in onto Seneko. He commits both waveforms forward. Not able to kill him. So there's the Primal Roar. He might have overextended for this. Diracho gets bashed up with the Abyssal. They have the stun lock, but they just don't have the damage just yet. Even with the crit stick, unfortunately, Lal now in danger. He's been pulverized up by Boom. He will end up dying. No, he's not. The 4-star's back with the concussive grenade. Keep him alive for now. Tofu try to finish him off with the frostbite, but just that not enough damage. Fortunately for them, though, Ace and Boom do have enough as they go in on the reinitiation and they get the kill. Lal forced to buy back. A couple of right clicks later, he's killed the Crystal Maiden. And Roger hook shots back in onto Celery. Probably ends up dying for this one. Does have buyback though. Needs to commit it almost instantly. Unfortunately, this Morphling might not have any protection anymore. The Primal Roar will be there, but space is being bought by Boom. Abyssal Blade back onto this Primal Beast. Primal Beast gets off the pulverize. He really wants notice. Not going to be able to find him. At the same time, Sniper now surrounded by Diracho and Ace. Kept alive somehow with the Trickster Cloak. He will be able to escape slowly but surely, but unfortunately, Diracho will eventually have the damage. Waveforms through him, kills him off as well. 2 minutes in the grave, no buyback for the Sniper. The Hawk forced to buy back as well. And he's just throwing rocks at them, man. Boom is just like, eat this, eat this, eat this, eat this. That's a second lane of racks. It's damn near Megas, but they don't need the Megas here, Fluke. How on earth can they hold from this position? Tier 4s are falling. There's a Primal Roar just for posterity's sake, but it's not really going to matter. Hex up, though. Okay, Ace is going to die. He has buyback, though. Seneko dies as well. Here comes Diracho inside of the fountain. Tahak is going to die. Diracho fountain farming them. He gets a triple kill. Doesn't even lose half of his HP in the process. And with all of BetBoom being dead, all their hopes being shattered, they will throw in the towel, call GG, and grant Gaimin Gladiators the win in game number 2, allowing them to sweep their first series with a 2-0 victory.
Oh man, what a sick series that came in there between Gaimin Gladiator and BetBoom. It was so back and forth between both these two teams. It just felt like that game, that entire...